Wow, another day. Thanks God. Let's have a look round. There's the bed. I've turned things upside down, hoping that it'll dry out again, because hopefully I'll make it to tonight, and we want another comfortable night's sleep. But wow, it's not easy to confront death, particularly your own death. Well, I knew it was coming. I've known it was coming for quite a long while now. I'm shocked. Nah, I used that word too many times. It's sad to look back and see how many friends I've lost and been cut off from along the way, and how far down I've come. I've bounced back up a few times and then been chopped down again. I got a phone call about 1 o'clock in the morning, number withheld. When I went to answer it, they hung up. It's good to know that my enemies are still interested. They're still real. I haven't imagined all this. It's not internally created paranoia. No, someone is still interested in putting me down. Well, it's not easy to confront death, is it? But here it comes. Mixtures of sadness and joy when I look back at the treasure. You know, it's like a well-loved jumper unravelling and all the stitches coming out, and you think, oh, how much I loved this jumper, and that stitch was a nice one. Yeah, just random access to 63 years of memory. What a life. Amazing. The happiest times were before I was 40. Yeah. Oh no, I had good times right up till I was 50. Yeah, that's what I would say. 50's a good age, unless you've got really good friends, partner, children, uh, recognition for your work. I'm on my third cup of coffee. That's taken about an hour and a half. I'm just about wakened up, if you can call it that. You know, tired and weary, still journey on. No cannabis. That would be very nice. Gosh, how long I've carried on believing that if I can just struggle through by willpower, there would be some redemption, some happy ending, some correction of what's wrong, or the introduction of something new that makes all that worthwhile. Oh, how happy I could make someone else if they only reached out to kiss this frog and turn him back into the handsome prince that he really is. What chance? I haven't given up, but reason tells me it would be a good idea not to hold too strongly to that hope anymore when I look back. All those who have stepped forward to rescue me have put me down further and taken more from me. So what I'm planning to do now is, as I've been saying, make sure that the dog has a happy day. And I'm going to tidy up my image a little bit, because most of my life, except when I was seriously depressed, I cared about my appearance. I really did. I took pride in my choice of clothes and how I looked after my personal hygiene. This was a source of self-respect. So I'm going to attempt to clean up my image a little bit. I'm going to accept that I am going to die anytime now, and I just want to keep the dog happy, not panic, and see how many other people we can cheer up or inspire on the way. Okay, I guess that's all from this location. Under normal circumstances, normal circumstances, yeah. Under normal circumstances, I go and get a cold drink out of the fridge. But under normal circumstances, I would simply pause this recording and continue in another location, so that we had one long video with different scenes in it. But that would mean using up the tiny amount of battery power that I've got. The laptop now only gives about 1 hour on the battery, whereas it had 3 hours when it started. Hey, I detect a sort of cheerfulness. Oh, I am so weary. I'm still thinking about Robin Williams every day. That's like a sign to me from God, which goes, even the greatest die sadly. Eh? And what would I like to do under normal circumstances? I'd like to phone my mum and dad. I'd like to talk to my brother Alistair. He shows up in my dreams, and here, I have these dreams where I'm sorting everything out. We're sorting everything out. We're really doing a good job. We're up against the baddies, and we're in a lot of danger, and we're doing it. We're working it together and then I'll suddenly look up and go, Alistair, you've been dead for years. Boom, wake up and can't remember the dream. That's just the way it is. Thanks God. That's keeping me going as well. Yeah, in the last few years, what has been keeping me going is the love of the dog, the marijuana that I have been able to obtain, and the computer and the internet. Well, now I've got very, very limited computer and internet. I can't go surfing. I get about 1 hour out of a charge, and that means I walk miles till I find some point that I can access mains electricity, and the ganja's gone, right? So what I'm left with is the dog and a little bit of this. All the way through since I started the video diary in 1985, I've not known who is the ultimate recipient of this. My early experiences with cannabis was such that I saw the whole world in my mind. I thought we are one being, Jah, God, I, and I, and that's the way I still see it really. Someone out there, maybe you, well, you know that I am yourself in basic, at the base. You know what I mean? We are one being. We are brothers and sisters. Okay, that's it for now. The man died in a little bit more comfort than it looked like he was going to die a few weeks ago. The phone call last night from the withheld number, that's sort of scary, you know. But hey, a lot of my adventure has been done scared, running scared, up against evil that I don't know who or what direction the trouble's going to come from. It may be the man that I've been bad-mouthing in recent videos. I thought he was gone off to Spain the other day with his girlfriend, who is still my friend. Maybe he hasn't. You see, he was talking about getting a van. I think he thought I was still rich. You see, all the friends I've had in the last 8 years knowing about my inheritance and knowing that I am not living on just benefit, have been tempted to do the wrong thing because they know I have this money, you know? Well, it's finished, but he might have thought I was bluffing because I think he wanted me to put up the £1,000 to buy the van. In which case, perhaps his girlfriend has gone off to Spain on her own and he might be still in the country. And then, having badmouthed him, I might be in terrible danger. So be it. Cause of death, I'm telling you, compound reasons. A lot of things are contributing to the end of my life. Tobacco has caused tremendous damage to my lungs, emphysema. Other organs have been under stress. You know, stress is a killer. I've been under stress for years, so my other internal organs are in a bad shape. Depression, this exhaustion, I don't know what's caused that. Then again, it might be murder. It certainly won't be suicide. Uh, no, well, this dog's still licking my face, you know? Okay, I think I'll leave it at that and take Ali out and clean up my image a little bit. See you in the next video, if there is one. Ciao. With a smile. Willpower. Honesty. That's what I'm running on. Honesty and willpower and love and affection. And most of these were revealed to me through my use of ganja, and I now realise that maybe what I got out of ganja is not available to all people. When I look at the others that are using cannabis, I don't see that compassion and brotherliness, or indeed the enlightenment. It may be something to do with what the Zen masters called pulling the bowstring of the mind. The Zen student studies, what is it, a koan, the sound of one hand clapping. You meditate on the sound of one hand clapping. You get very frustrated, you're really straining to understand, you're pulling the bowstring of the mind. Real ganj. Enlightenment. Well, you can't find what you've not been looking for. It's not just a random thing of open the door and all the treasure is there. Open the door and there's an awful lot there, and you've got to find your way through it to get the treasure.